The exact location map of the new fissure eruption of the Sundhnúka volcano is now clear. We had the eruption early in the morning, very early, and if just a few saw it, I was among the one who actually witnessed this. And now you can see this is spread. A fissure eruption has just sliced through, opened up like a zipper, the example I use all the time in the past 3 years, through the wall. Wall just stopped it at the location because of its weight. But on the other side, it continued and it erupted. This is the wall, defensive lava wall we built around the Grindavik, and the lava and the fissure sliced through that, went away. I published the first map earlier, and this was the location based on the imagery, photogrammetry I could come to. And now Icelandic Meteorological Office has published this map, which agrees with what I have already drawn as an earliest map. This is the location of the fissure. It's sliced through the eastern part of the defensive lava wall. We have built this wall over the past few weeks when we thought that the volcano will erupt, so we tried to build it. Toward the left side is the new fissure where it is located. You can see the road also. The road is not that in danger, but the east part of the Grindavik has lost light. The machinery is there. They will be probably covered by the lava because the lava wall has not stopped it. The fissure sliced through it. This is a start of the spring in Iceland practically. You can see the sun gradually showing itself and the fissure extending to the left toward the north east side. But this is not a time for Grindavik. This is the sunset for Grindavik. Probably we can call it the end of Grindavik. I hope not. Let's see what's the similarities between this and the Krefla fire was. As I believe this will not stop at this stage, this fissure will extend and continue to grow like what we had in the Krefla fires, the famous volcanic fissure eruption in Iceland. The similarities are there. We had it to the north, now slightly now toward the south. And this is going to continue. The old system is active. This is the weakest point in the lithosphere. And it will erupt again, moving probably more southward and in time covering Grindavik. What's happening to the Svartsengi and Grindavik is not unique. We have a historical case for this thing, and I will analyze it for you. In the early November, 10 and 11th November, we had a swarm of earthquakes in the area from the Blue Lagoon or Svartsengi to the Thorbjorn and the Grindavik. We had a rock fall, rocks from the cliffs falling down, and the cracks appearing in the ground that we can see now. The result of the magma pushing under the rocks and lifting the land was this rock falls. We had the evidence for it by the GPS data. Interferometry also showed us that the magma is accumulated under this area and is evolving, is gradually rising the ground. We had extension also due to the mid-Atlantic ridge being opened. The result of it was a fall in the Grindavik to the Blue Lagoon area and rise on both sides of it. It's practically a rift valley forming there. This rift valley has now gradually subsiding in the way of activity, but we have parallels to this in the Krafla volcano in the north of Iceland, in the similar setting when we had uplift and downfall, between each eruption. Magma needs to accumulate between the big events that they don't reach the ground. We have a smaller event that gradually build up magma under the crust, and then this erupts eventually. We had 9 eruption events and 15 uplifts during the Krafla fires. This was famous from 1975 to 1984, and this is all related to this activity by the pulling of the earth crust, stretching it, rising the magma because of the cavity created. Magma rises, depressurizes, the gas bubbles forms, creates pressure, and eventually reach the surface. We are just at the beginning of this in the Grindavik and the Sortsengen Blue Lagoon area. A lot of things have yet to happen. This is just the first stage of it. It may happen tomorrow, it may happen in several months from now, but this will eventually happen. This is the event that we have seen in Krefla is going to happen here again, it seems.